I keep 25 kilos in this backpack. So it's ready for me to take out whenever I get the chance. I used to do a lot of running, but that made my legs too skinny. So then I started doing a lot of walking, and I used to walk for hours and hours and hours. But really, that just took too long. And then I was looking for a way that I could make the walk more challenging, and I came up with the idea of putting weights in my backpack just to make it harder. And I didn't even know it was a thing at the time. Then as you do, you look online and eventually figured out there's this whole thing called rucking, where you put weights in your backpack and you go on walks, hike. We are out on another lunchtime ruck. 25 kilos in the backpack, 1 hour. Woman, pushchair, baby. They've got it easy, I've got it hard. We're at 120 beats per minute, half an hour in, going at about 4 miles per hour. We do this every day we can. You definitely can just put some weights in a backpack and go, but what I found was, over time, all my regular bags would just break and rip. So in the end, I bought a specific backpack from Force Fitness, and they're really good because they have a little specific compartment inside where you can put a weight plate in, like a sort of square one that fits right in. There we go. $25 kilo Force Fitness. Try and put it back in. That keeps it nice and close to your back. It's pretty comfortable. Keep the straps short. And the rest of the bag, I just keep things like waterproof trousers, drinking bottles, anything I might need. And I've had that backpack for probably a couple of years now, and it's absolutely fine. Straps haven't broken, nothing's ripped. And I don't use it for anything else other than rucking. I just leave it in the garage with the weights in, ready to go whenever I am ready to go out for a walk, really. Rucking is so simple. You don't need a gym or any fancy equipment, really. You can just use a strong bag, some weight, and the will to carry it, and that's all you need. For me, it's been a great way of building up physical strength and endurance, and also mental toughness, because it is a challenge when you're out there and it's heavy and it's just killing your shoulders and you can't put it down, and you just need to go the distance you've set or carry it back home. Is hard work. Every step you take with 25 kilos on your back is a reminder of what you can carry in life and how you can just push through pain. You can persevere and you can achieve things. When you get back from a 1 hour walk with 25 kilos on your back and you take it off, you realize how much easier life is when you're not carrying that weight. Just makes you appreciate how easy life is and how we have to insert challenges. Before I discovered Stoicism, I thought fitness was just about appearances. I always thought that looking better would make me feel more confident, that walking down the street in a t-shirt that fits well in the summer would be the answer to my problems in life, and that was the driver for years. But there is a problem with training purely for looks. No matter how much you improve, there's always someone bigger than you, leaner than you, stronger than you, and it's never enough. You will get caught in an endless cycle of comparison and dissatisfaction. Even if you reach your goals, you'll find yourself looking for the next thing to criticize, and you'll always be pushing for something else. It's exhausting. But when I started reading about Stoicism, it changed my perspective. Stoicism teaches us that we can't control everything that happens to us in life. Problems are going to come our way. Stress, setbacks, challenges, money worries, it's all coming for you. Illness, grief, sooner or later, one of them's going to get you. The only thing you truly control is the way you respond. For those that don't know, rucking is quite simply putting weights in your backpack and walking with it. Doesn't look glamorous, doesn't require any fancy equipment. You just put some weights in a backpack and you walk with it. It's really simple. All you've got to do is have a willingness to persevere and endure walking around with a heavy weight on your back. My backpack sits with 25 kilos in it, waiting for me anytime I can go out for a walk. So the good thing about rucking is if you're just going to go out for a walk with your wife and kids, you can put it on. You're getting a workout in while you're just out for a normal walk. If you're out walking the dog, put the backpack on. You're going to make it harder, more challenging. You're basically getting a run in without doing the running. If you're taking your kids to the park, put the backpack on. The only time I used to do it, and don't anymore, is I used to use it for my commute to work, but you just end up getting too hot and sweaty. It's not a good look arriving at work. You also look a bit crazy when people try and move your bag and think, what on earth are you carrying in that? What I'm finding is life doesn't always give you perfect conditions to train optimally. So right now I can't train the way I would like to. I don't have enough hours in the day. I have children to look after, job to do, the dog to walk, but I find ways of getting workouts in that I can, and rucking's a big part of that. I don't have the time for running anymore. I definitely don't have the time to walk and walk and walk and walk for hours and hours and hours, but 1 hour a day with a backpack on, 25 kilos, that is hard. You are knackered when you get back. It's exhausting. And by leaving the backpack ready to go with 25 kilos, it's almost automatic now. If I'm going out and we're walking somewhere, I pick it up and I put it on my back and I take it with me. And once you've got it on and you're out, you're kind of committed to it. Like, you've got to carry this thing. And no one's none the wiser, really. You're just out with a backpack on. But deep down, you know it's burning your shoulders, it's tiring your legs out, your whole body's working to keep your posture upright with the weight. And it's just all round good for you. That simplicity is powerful, because the hardest part is starting, and it's not that difficult to just put on a backpack and go. And by the time you've done that, you're doing it. Every time I go on a ruck, I'm reminded of certain stoic principles. Discomfort is training. The straps will dig into your shoulders. Your traps will burn. Your legs and body start to get tired. You'll be thinking, should I cut it short today? Is this good for me? You'll get all sorts of negative thoughts running through your mind in the beginning. You just have to keep going. If you push through, eventually that voice in your head will quieten down and you just kind of can go with it. It takes time though. It takes time to learn how to quieten that noise and just focus on the next step and the next step and the next step, because eventually you will get home, and when you take that backpack off, you feel so good and you realize that life's quite easy when you're not carrying that backpack. And that is kind of a metaphor for carrying the weight of other responsibilities in your life as well. Not just rucking, but for everything. Whenever you're going through something difficult, you're carrying that weight with you. Just keep going and eventually you'll be able to put it down. And rucking reminds me of that every day. I like to think of the discomfort as just the background music to my life as I'm going through nice scenery, beautiful parks and woods that I walk through. The discomfort's there, but it's just background noise, and it kind of reminds me that this is the work that is required to build something better. And it reminds me that we are doing that. We are building something better one step at a time, and we just need to keep going. Most discomfort in life is unnecessary, and we don't really have that many problems in life anymore in general. You know, the worst thing that might happen to you in a day is your internet is slow day to day. Obviously not all the time. But our day-to-day lives are easier, is what I'm trying to say. And something like rucking introduces a challenge into your day for your mind and for your body. And we need those kind of challenges. When you ruck, you carry the challenge yourself. You carry that 25 kilos. Nobody can help you. Nobody can support you. You chose to carry it, and you have to carry it, and you decide when to stop. And I think that's the same in any other challenge in your life. Ultimately, people can support you and help you, but you have to carry it mentally yourself. You have to persevere and push through and come out the other side of any challenge. And rucking helps you be familiar with that process. In rucking, the weight has no power over you, no control over you. You choose to pick it up and you choose when to put it down. And in doing that, you gain mastery over your mind. Rucking isn't flashy, it's not sprinting fast, it's not exciting, it's not setting any records, lifting up any heavy weights, it's not really even that impressive to most people. It's just walking with weight at a speed you're comfortable with, consistently, step after step. And yet the benefits accumulate. Your back gets stronger, your core gets more stable, your legs adapt to carrying heavy loads, your cardio improves because your body learns to work better under hard pressure. So I no longer train purely with the dream of aesthetics, building muscle, getting leaner. Nothing wrong with that. I still aim for that. But it's not the foundation of why I do it. I train now because life is heavy and we need to be prepared for it. Stoicism teaches acceptance of what is outside of our control and disciplined action towards what is inside our control. And I think fitness is just like that. You can't control your genetics, your metabolism, your bone structure. Rucking is simple, it strips away the noise, it's easy to just do it. Some days it's easy, some days it's hard, but I always feel calm, my mind is clearer, and I feel stronger every day that I get out and finish a ruck. Every day you wake up with a choice, whether to pick up the weight and carry it with you or to leave it on the ground. Because every day you choose to pick up the weight, whether that's mental or physical, you are growing towards the person that you can be. You are stepping closer to your full potential. You are proving to yourself that you can handle discomfort, that you can handle pressure, and that you can handle life. Some days leaving it is okay. Recovery is important. But I think most days the right choice is to pick up the weight and carry it with you. And that's why I keep my backpack always ready to go with 25 kilos in, because the fewer decisions I need to make, the fewer distractions I have, the more likely it is that I just pick it up and go. I've given up on trying to find the perfect workout routine, the perfect way I should be training. From now on, keep the training simple and eat well, get some sleep, get some recovery. You know what? Just do it. Just get out and do something difficult. In life, you've got to stop wishing your problems away. Stop hoping for burdens to disappear. Instead, train yourself to carry them with strength, calm, and dignity. That's stoicism, that's fitness, That's what rucking teaches me every time I step out the door. If this message resonates with you and you want to build strength that goes beyond physical, strength that will carry you through life, then follow me for more stoic training advice. The weight isn't going anywhere, but you can carry it with you.